Zelle.
Alright. We them boys, Bentley and Lambo.
Wagwan, people, wagwan, people. Oh my God, like, what's going on? Big up to everybody for joining on the live tonight. Big up on the damn self. And how are we doing, people? How are we doing? It's Wednesday already. Happy hump day, happy Wednesday. How are we doing? Happy middle of the week, guys. Like, come like a yesterday, we are see a Monday and today a Wednesday already, guys. Big up on yourself. Thank you for checking in the building. Big up on yourself. Cinderella one side, saw you from early. Big up yourself in a Cinderella one side. Thank you for joining in on the live tonight. Leroy Wilson, how are you doing? Leroy said, Mellz at work streaming the album as you should. Leroy Wilson, as you should. Literally today, I was on my way to work and I was streaming the album. I was on my way back from work and I was streaming the album as well. Believe me, believe. Right? That is the look. Big up yourself, Leroy Wilson. Thank you for joining in on the live tonight. Cedric in the building. How are you doing, Cedric? Big up yourself. Thank you for joining in. Of course, once I see that umbrella and I see the rain, of course, you know that Forever Rain, guys. Make sure that we are buying the album and streaming on all major platforms. Big up to Cedric Ruborn for joining in on the live for tonight. And thank you again. Thank you, Cedric, by the way, for those jewels that you sent over. Cedric sent over a flower. He sent over also a golden coin. Big up yourself, Cedric. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for those coins.
Still stay strong. I keep my story. Someday I'ma write my name across. The stars are brass and the scars are real. Some wounds will never heal. Legends live forever. What me do? Left me name now hurt like a king. Girl, I lift up the
All right, big up yourself in a Cedric. Thank you for those coins. They are greatly appreciated. We also have Saint Nick in the building. Up Mellz, up yourself in a Saint Nick. How are you doing today? Or are you doing tonight, rather? It's nighttime already. Hope you had a great day. Cinderella, one side, so one BBC crocodile, one crocodile on the land, never two. Any other crocodile, it must be an alligator, it must be an imposter, right? What are we saying out here, people? Like, what's going on? Do we have an imposter? Do we have an imposter on our side, people? Because from ever since I know Masicka has been repping for the Crocs. So I don't understand how we're clashing, with two crocodiles. So we are making it very clear. One crocodile upon the land, people, and we're not here to joke around. We're not here to mince words, but we're gonna get into some things tonight, people. Right? Masicka cannot be ignored, as you guys know it. Everywhere you go, every crib is on corner. Masicka is on the internet, whether people are crying, whether people are celebrating, whether people are just sharing their thoughts. Masicka is everywhere on the internet right now, guys. Buy and stream Masicka music on all major platforms, especially when it comes to Forever Rain, because it's a new project that we have out right now, and it's Wednesday already. We literally have 2 days until Friday. So again, let's wrap this week up and wrap it up in the right way, people. Wrap it up in the right way. Let's do the right thing. I'm not here to talk about numbers. I'm not here to promise anybody anything about any first week, anything at all. All I can implore the fans to do is to go out and buy and stream the music on all major platforms. And once the fans are indeed doing that, then everything shall fall into place. That's how I look at things, people. All right. So again, we get to understand that Skilly Beng. What's going on? Skilly Beng previewed a diss track for Masicka. Oh my days, we're gonna talk about it tonight, guys. We're gonna definitely get into it. Guys, make sure that we are like up the live, please, and thank you. Make sure we're subscribing to the channel if we are indeed new here. And of course, guys, you can leave a donation, a support on the live, guys. Once you know you're enjoying the content, big up on yourself, guys. Thank you for being here tonight. So we're gonna get into a whole lot of things, guys. The album, how the album is doing, things like that. Last time I checked it this morning, the album is currently on number 4 on the all genres chart as far as the album is concerned. So big up to the Crocs them who has been supporting, who has been buying, who has been streaming the album. Guys, it would not have been possible without the fans, of course, pushing the project out there, reminding one another that make sure that we go out and we buy and stream the music across all major platforms. So we're doing good, people. And I know that sometimes people tend to talk about, we want to talk about international charts and stuff like that, but we have to we have to talk about home first. And when it comes to home, Jamaica, we're talking about where the album is doing very well there. We know that the album is indeed #1 in Jamaica right now, hitting off, removing Iceman from Drake from the #1. I don't understand like why Drake album is #1 in Jamaica. I never get it. I never understood it. But Masicka was able to dethrone Drake album from #1 in Jamaica, and now it's #1 in Jamaica. And when we talk about the singles also, we have numerous amounts of the singles from Masicka's Forever Rain lining up on the charts from #1 going all the way down. And you know, it's just a good look, people. It's really a good look. And again, the album is indeed charting 31 to 37 countries, people, holding down approximately 13 #1 spots, right? And again, we see where the album has surfaced in Iceland, which we have never seen before, because I didn't know that people in Iceland, you know, listen to the album. So it's really a glorious day, a glorious week when it comes to the Crux, guys. And again, we have to be proud of what we have accomplished. And yes, we say we because, you know, we out here, we're supporting Masicka. Masicka put good music out here, and a win is a win when it comes to the Crux, when it comes to Masicka. We're all one family out here, all right? Just supporting the artist, whatever he does. So the support should continue, people, as we make our way, topping the charts. Like I said, guys, I would love to see the album entering the Billboard Hot 100 or Hot 200, even the singles, right? The singles from the album. As we can see, lots of different favorites when it comes to the fans. They have so many different favorites, and we can see so far that one of these favorites that has been broken out of the album is definitely on a roll. That song that is featured with Craft, guys. A lot of people, they're taking onto it, and again, so much favorite, guys. But you know, at every turn, every crevice, and every corner on a roll, that one is just a talk of the town, completely all the way. That's what we're out here talking about, guys. So Forever Rain, guys, it's no joke, right? The people are out here talking about it each and every day, guys, all over the FYP. Literally, I don't even have a hand to hold, room on my computer to literally pull up all of these fan reaction. But we're gonna go through some of these reaction tonight, guys, and we're gonna have a whole vibe, talking about why Masicka cannot be ignored, and we're gonna talk about like Skilly Beng. We're gonna talk about that preview, because like what in the world is going on there. So big up to everybody checking in in the building, guys. On your way in, like up the live, please, and thank you very much.
Made a move that could change how we talk about his career.
Hold on, people. Hold on a second, people. Hold on. All right, give me a second. Just have to remove something before I play my video. There we go. All right, people, run.
Masicka just made a move that could change how we talk about his career. And no, I am not talking about just another dancehall performance. Masicka took his career to Barclays Center in Brooklyn, a major American arena. Now think about the timing. His new album, Forever Rain, had just dropped. The album went straight to #1 on the US iTunes Reggae Album chart. He also already signed to Def Jam. And now we're seeing another major step in his international career. So for me, Barclays isn't the entire story. It's evidence of something bigger happening. We have watched Jamaican artists become global stars before, but every generation has to produce an artist capable of taking dancehall into that next era. Now we're going to talk about Vybz Kartel, and the list goes on. And Masicka is clearly making his case. But here's where this gets controversial. Does performing on a stage like Barclays mean Masicka is now positioning himself to become one of the international faces of this generation of dancehall? Because that is the conversation we need to have. And that's part 2. For me, tell me this. How big of a moment was the Barclays for Masicka career?
All right, so big up to Max for that one. They're covering a little bit of snippet there as far as Masicka is concerned. And guys, we know it, right? Masicka cannot be ignored. Of course, his career is definitely propelling to newer heights growth. I love to see the growth in artists, guys, as they take on different stages, as they take on different momentum. And let's just say that again, guys, Masicka cannot be ignored based on all the things that he has been doing for the year so far. Again, coming out of the Barclays, beating the odds, guys, a successful show, a sold out show, and an album that is undeniable, a great body of work. And we're just watching as the album propels and stream. The last time I checked, I don't know how credible this information was, but based on my understanding, Masicka album already broke 5 million streams over there on Spotify. And like I tell you guys, YouTube is no longer the marker anymore. We have to make sure that we're doing the due diligence as far as when it comes to the major platforms like a Spotify, like an Apple Music, people like an Audio Mac, right? Those are the big streaming platforms, guys, you know, when it comes to and the artists, and just to like put it out there, the artists earn so much from these major platforms, just to put it out there and being open and transparent, you know, especially when it comes to royalties and things like that, which I won't too much get into, but it's important that we stream the music on all major platforms, guys. I cannot stream that enough. Polly in the building, good night to you, Polly. Hope you had a great day. Me say them I try size up with the artists, absolutely, but we're gonna talk about it for sure, Polly, because I'm like, what's going on there? Like we're gonna talk about it tonight, most definitely, because when I was just dying with laughter. I was like, what the hell? General Oosh in the building. Bless up yourself, General Oosh. Thank you for checking in on the live tonight. We also have Vendetta for Life in the building. Mellz Big Up on a Roll is the breakout song, bad song that tell the princess one crocodile pandelan. Absolutely. And people are just running with that part in the song, Vendetta for Life, you know. Tell the princess one crocodile pandelan. Absolutely. You know, definitely the breakout song on the album. And I'm still keeping an eye for more, because I do believe that this album has so many potential, people, so much potential, right? And yes, I love in the fact that On a Roll is already on a roll already, breakout song, but I have so much more potential as far as the album is concerned, and I do believe that there will be more breakout songs from the album. As I see how the fans are interacting with it, how they are indeed moving with it as well. So we get to understand that Skilly Beng preview, guys, in preview a song. But I don't know, like, if it's a Clash song, why not just drop the song, bro, and get it over with? Why you have to preview a Clash song? Make that make sense? I don't understand it. Is this what dancehall is coming to? Because the last time I checked the greats, them not preview, not them just drop the fucking song, they not preview nothing at all. So help me to understand what's going on here. O'Neal Wilmot in the building. One World Order, that is true. We're over here taking over the universe, the entire fucking universe. Check it, bro. You will see Masicka face on top of it, and we mean no cap when we say that. It's our world, our universe, people, and that's what that is.
Nah, man. Pause a minute. I want to go in a dance hall. Alright, and so Masicka this Skilly. See this,
World boss are the king, Skilly, I prince. I'm telly princess, one crocodile pandelan. We them buys, Bentley and Lambo, me need them guys. Give the family millions and bring them joy. Alright, thing them fly from a pussy the ceiling, get the machine them buy.
Then now to them me a scroll, Mrs. Skilly drop something. See the Skilly this,
They never know me a killer. Roll with the zig and I'm a soul for make dinner. Look at crocodile and so that know the gorilla. I go spilling no medilla. Say your mother go nebula. Load up a clip up and the road they deliver. Blood full of river pussy that you fi swimming. Choke in the chiga like a choke till it relax. Pussy pose for your picture on the floor fucking idiot. Me go fi kill a pussy him a fi vanish. I could have force you there hina and a joke in me hina. Me not get in a window spill that in a him a million bitch at.
Guys, can we agree that this is fuckery? Can we agree that this is fuckery? Like, bro, like me not understand, bro. Like me not like what is what is Skilly Beng got in the studio go do, bro? Like what is yo, I'm almost time full there. April 1st, people. I'm not August in April. You sure not April? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, guys, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, what the hell is this? Like, like Skilly Beng that like dog, like me think say that come with something hotter than this. Like what is this, bro? Like what is what is me I listen to, bro? Like a dog me na ina, like a dog me na ina, like what the fuck? Like what is these people? Yo, like at this them really send for my at this them send for artists, bro. At this them really, bro, like come on. What the fuck is like bro, like me hear the lyrics them, bro. I'm just want to cry, dog. Me just want to cry for Skilly Beng.
Why are you crying?
Me never hear such fucker, bro. Like even Malidan, bro, run out what the and this is no disrespect to Malidan, our skipper, bro. But none of them man nah make no title for no prince or no whatever, bro. And the man then go and go better than him. What the like? What is Skilly Beng? What the? No, people. Man, understand. General who said Mellz get ready for a clash. Very interesting, bro. Me did tell you already, you know. Me tell you the last night, say, bro, this is a waste of time, bro. Me tell you something, you know, listen to me, you know. It's a waste of time, bro. Like, why the fuck, waste my time pan a McDonald's meal, bro, when me can literally have some fucking Chick-fil-A, bro. Like, make that make sense. Why me need to eat some chicken nuggets so me can have a steak dinner? Like, this is how I feel like, bro. Like, the clash with Alkaline and Masicka need to be on its way. Because me tell you already, like, this don't make no sense, bro. Like, like, on the feel like some people don't know about the music. Like, guys, this don't make no fucking sense. Like, the man really come out. First, fuck you do, Skilly Beng. You preview a clash song. Why not just drop the fucking song? Why you preview it in a depano track, in a depano, and you sound more fuck up, bro? Like, some nursery rhyme, ABC, 1, 2, 3. Like, what the hell is this? People are not capping, you know, like, when I want it for me ears to give me prop. Well, on the people. I played it. No, maybe there's something wrong with my ears or something, people. Like, I not understand.
The gorilla, I go spilling no medilla, and your mother gonna nebula. Load up a clip up and the road the deliver. Blood full of river, pussy that you fi swimming na. Choke in the chiga like a choke till it relax, pussy pose for your picture on the floor, fucking idiot. Make go fi kill a pussy, him a fi vanish, I could have force.
When the bomb
You may attack my girl, suck your mother again. Yeah, you go, man. You tired too. I'm too enough, man. Them dirty girl. Them.
Too enough, man. Like, what the fuck is this? But can nobody reply and say nothing? Like, guys, wanna understand, bro, how weak this is, bro? I'm not talk the days of the week, bro. Me talk about like no muscle in a this, bro. Like literally. I'ma understand say it's a preview, but when it comes to Masicka, them always a try to fuck around. And even when Masicka preview stuff, them have the most for say, yo. And we hear this preview, guys, and a fuckery. It's just a load of fuckery. Like, what is this? Like, what is them send for my artist, bro? Like, what is?
Today, hina joking me hina. Me na kicking a window, spill that in a him a million big chat if you been a killers, 50 bullet names a killer. I for spectacular squeeze and pussy it up. Me not afraid of pen. I remind this man and your debt, demand. So me
bro, like, guys, Benibla, bro, like, Jesus Christ. Like, oh my God. People, what is dog? What is Tigo Official? Big up yourself and thank you for joining in on the live tonight. John Star. Benita for Life said, what the fuck is that? Kiss me teeth. Paul is a ABC lyrics. I don't know what is it, bro. Like, me can't believe it's a Skilly Beng. Bumbleclot, man. Shoot run corner, shut himself, bro. Like, what the fuck is this? Skilly Beng, I swear. But he just did continue push your fucking push a car. I wish car me in a what year when troll. But he just troll, bro. And about us do not song. Cause what is what is, bro? Like, me not understand. Set Nick says Skilly Beng a DJ in joining up. Bumbleclot. I think I'm joining up. Saint Nick, the man a DJ like a doctor, bro, like a doctor handwriting. Like a some prescription handwriting this to bombard us. Oh, what is? Why is guy big up yourself? How are you doing? Tigo official, them dead already not even know a true coming to understand like what is Skilly Benga really come out with like, oh my god, like guys, me believe me, like me shock. Me shock, guys. Like me I suffer from second and embarrassment. Like what is those pure nice pollution, bro? Nice pollution. Like what is then Ted, big up yourself. And a person was slung in the fucking studio with him with this, yo, then wicked coming to know what is to make the man go release, bro. Like a what is? Guys talk truth though. General Usha them I go round the real clash mail. Shame me head. That's what I say, yo, me know Masicka, please me beg you don't answer to Skilly Beng. Me I beg you, don't answer. Don't answer to Skilly Beng. Me don't know what is, bro. And people will not understand. See for the people them will say, yo, Moscow class Skilly Beng and why not alkaline rated this and that. Yo, bro, remember say the man been out here true dog. Skilly Beng being out here true awards. And the man and Masicka does address it on the album, bro. The man been out here troll. And Masicka does address it. The man does use one fucking line and kill a dog. You know, see that? Tell the princess one crocodile pan the land, bro. That is it, bro. Skilly Beng, that one line there alone kill the fuckery preview where you have. Anna Roll kill the yo. If Anna Roll was a class song, bro, yo, you're dead in the show already. You don't need for reply, bro. Let me not understand what that you're gonna studio, gonna sit down, gonna preview, bro. I mean, people preview class. How would the bomber clad? Like, me not understand. Like, me not under like this dancehall come to people. But this man is not even fucking dancehall anyway. I don't even know what he is. He's not even dancehall, people. That's a whole next story right there, so. Mellz, please don't run back that song. It hurt in my ears. Let me tell you, say a nice pollution, vendetta for life. Low nice pollution. Tigo official said that not ready yet for true. Whether it have you could man, whether it have the beat pan here, not a fuck with this, bro. A fuck with this. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, wise guy. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Dan Chelsea in the building. How are you, Dan Chelsea? Big up yourself, you know. Princess Beng no worth fighting with. Absolutely not, bruv. I don't want Masicka to answer. I don't want Masicka to answer. I don't. Like what? This is just a waste of time, bro. Some little chicken nuggets lyrics, bro. Like a what is Skilly Beng going in a studio go do people? Yeah, go clash that is right, General Ush. Skilly go clash the rapper them. Like, I don't know what you say, bro. I don't know where man say. Mark the boss say walk over for Sicka. That is it, cause me not understand what these people when me hear say preview drop, me say what? Me say what is this don't make no sense to me, none at all. Man get a rod down, me not understand like what is that, bro? Man, yo, John, no. But you go link Cartel or something, bro. Cartel probably have something around there. Come in and know what is. Tigo official say Cartel send him out, but not even him himself don't know what he is getting himself in. So that's what I'm saying. We know say Cartel behind this PP clock. See him like him they behind Tommy Lee. Yo, I want go on a dance hall, bro. Some madness I go on. Come in, understand, like, bro, like Skilly Beng really go run out and shot himself in the foot, bro. Like, what is that? No beat, no nothing. Like, me never know say that them a do with Clash song, you know. And then the Gaza vlogger them, bro, like heavily behind and a push and I say, Skiddy Bang, when they're ready. Bro, we've been ready, yo. The ones on ones been ready. The ones on ones been ready. So it no matter all the Gaza supporters that we are come out for come support Skilly Bang and that is the thing. Them feel so comfortable because through them feel like the whole fan base, Gaza fan base is with them. Them feel like say them yo a lyrics and deliver, bro. Punch for punch, bars to bars. Like a what that, bro? You're already flapping at the show already. But they don't want to hear that, bro. Some gimmick shit at the pan, bro. Like the pan the gong, take your picture. Like, bro, like that the preview there, bro. Like which one of Masicka class song that the boy they could have really like come close to like make sense. That don't even come close to death row, bro. We not even bring death row into the conversation, bro. Like yo, like it's crazy. Like all people they really think say Skilly Bang could have go up against Masicka, bro. Like it's crazy. Crazy. If you show no all very little bit on know about music, because if you really listen, guys, to all Skilly Bang do him thing and do him deliver, bro, y'all should know that this artist is one-dimensional. Skilly Bang is a one-dimensional artist. The man does approach the music one way, bro. One way approach the music. So I understand like how would you really and truly put up a Skilly Bang to a Masicka like that makes sense. Tigo official I say yo, but he could at least write something better, even call Masicka name crazy. I mean like Tigo, like, I don't know what that, yo, like, some of the lyrics, they may not understand what I say. Me not hear what I say. There's no clarity in it. And then some things when I say, yo, like, I say, yo, pussy make you lay down a gong and, like, me not understand, like, bro, like, that makes sense. When I see the difference between Masicka and them people, when Masicka run out, and I say Masicka have clarity. When I hear word for word enough, you're playing a guessing game and I wonder what them say right there, so. So I understand how people are say when Masicka DJ, Masicka too complex and he need to do some more whatever song them same need to do or whatever delivery or more sing-along jingles or whatever they must say, yo. But when me the Barclays, guys, when me the Barclays Saturday night, people are sing, I'm tell you see all bossy, bro. Boss is not the avid dancehall song. Me tell them that already, bro. Look at a song like Suicide Note, people. People are singing that shit word for word. So I not understand, bro. If the fans them not complain, if the avid dancer not complain, and I just certain fan base out we a nitpick, a complain, why need to change? But come on now, like look at a Skilly Bang, bro. And I just show me now I'm gonna say highlight. Show me now really play a Skilly Bang on the channel like that or whatever. You get what I'm saying? But guys, just for the fun of it, bro, I'm gonna go show like Skilly Bang, some Skilly Bang songs them from the catalog, bro. Them deliver in a one way. I'm gonna say it last night, I'm gonna say it again, bro. Give me a Skilly Bang song when me can't say all right then me and my man can't fuck with this. Like, give me a Skilly Bang song. When me say, all right, then the girl them can, you get what I'm saying? Like, can rock to this, bro. Like, give me a Skilly Bang song. Give me a Skilly Bang motivational song. If me say, yo, boy, more walk off of one building, boy, me listen to that song, me go more that change my mind. Like, I them think that we are so reason with the music, people. So all of a sudden, Gaza cannot fight them war by themselves. It's becoming a pattern, people. Because you have to bring it back to Gaza, you know, because Gaza a push this fuckery, and see the man get a radam, yeah. All the man have to do, if the man is that troll, just troll and keep it moving. No. You make now we spend years and tell us, say, when One go clash him, yeah. No worry yourself. Gaza Nation, we back you. Gaza have you 100%. No worry about that. Like, come on, bro. Like, make that make sense. Gaza do not have no strength of them own people. Like, look around, read the room. Vibes Cartel have 1 foot in a dance hall and 1 foot out. Even if it, yo, I do a live what they end up people. I'm say, yo, Cartel have him bag pack already for left dance hall, you know, and the bag that went pack is very light. It's a feather bag. Him don't have no Billboard 100. Him don't have no 200. Him don't have a Grammy. And there was a whole heap of things he have not accumulate over the years, even though people make it seem like he's this big international artist. He's not this big international artist. You came go there, London to be specific people. And the people then now fucking sing the song. I'm see fucking Sean Paul at Switzerland, bro. What the year upon him tour, and the people them are sing the Sean Paul song them. So like, what are we talking about, guys? What are we talking about? Is Killy Beng a bigger artist than Masicka? Absolutely fucking not. Because as I say it, I'ma say it again, I'ma say it with my chest, bro. There's more to this dancehall, and there's more to an artist than just one specific thing, people. It's an accumulation of stuff. So when a man go move the gold post and say, yo, that the man they a bigger artist because him sell gold and silver, or that the man they a bigger artist because him sell out arena, or that the man they the bigger artist because him have couple we can say few international collabs. A fuck crew not talk. There's more to an artist, like more than that, people. I'm not understand what people are say. Me not understand what people are say. Like Skilly Beng have international collabs, and that's good. That's good for the culture. But at an overall, Skilly Beng is not, and I will repeat it, is not a bigger artist than Masicka, bro. And there's so much things we can put in it. So when them a try to confuse Jeffrey, bro, and a million cartel lover man, them attack, and not give the Omri a chance to really explain and express himself. Me will say it, people. Skilly Beng is not fucking bigger than a Masicka, bro. And my granny tell me, see if you dance a yard before you dance abroad. Which part Skilly Beng a dance a yard, bro? Which part on the ground Skilly Beng a run, bro? Who the fuck I say east side? What is a east side, bro? What is a east side? What is a fucking east side? Like a east side avenue? Like what? Like that makes sense. Like what is this so-called movement that he has? What impact does he have on dancehall? This man is literally living off of his international collaboration or collaborations. That's it. That's it, people. I'm just want to lay that shit to rest because, yo, like, the man out here weak, bro. The man out here weak. Lyrics, they're weak. And I try size up with Masicka, like, bro. And to these, like, numbskull Gaza vlogger, yeah, we are fluff up Skilly Beng up there to make Skilly Beng look like, say, yo, like, bro. Why not fluff up Cartel, bro? Why not talk about Cartel? Why not so interested in other artists and what other artists are do? The pattern is there with them. And then they want to say, I want to give people strength. Gaza Nation, I want to say Gaza give people strength. I mean, I understand where that one always a cipher strength and energy from people, bro. Y'all have been doing that shit. Vybz Kartel has been doing that shit, bro. Ciphering energy from these different artists. It has been going on. What do you a Malidan una try to pull draw for? Una draw for Charlie Blacks, what do you? Una draw for Tamili, what do you? True Tamili have a little aura in England, what do you? Una job is so much people. No una job is skilly bang, bro. Like on the fight by on yourself. Why una need to draw other people in it, bro? Una hear me? We are draw the one side them a draw other people in a Masicka fight. Una hear we use other artists as much as Masicka rate Bunty, but yeah we out here try use Bunty for fight with war. Or I use anybody who rate Masicka for fight him war, bro. We are use Masicka by himself, bro, for fight war out here. That's how we do it. Like, me not understand. No. Garrett Gill said them want a piece of Masicka hype. Absolutely. That's what I said though answer, bro. Are the same thing with Mavado Wadi and Alkaline, bro. Like me spot that shit from a mile away. I say, yo, I hope Alkaline don't answer and good thing, and he didn't. I'm gonna want Masicka answer Skilly Bang, yo, cause like this no make no sense, bro. Like, come on. If I that, especially if I that the weak lyrics they are come with, that makes sense, yo. General who said brick pan brick. Sean at SK say Skilly Bang sounds silly. Kevin one side in the building. Big up yourself. Kevin one said, how are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had rather a great day. Afro Puff, so one crocodile, that is it. Big up yourself in the Afro Puff. Thank you for joining in on the live for tonight. Tigo Fisher says Skilly Bang is not even a dancehall artist. Like that's my point exactly. I know people. Yeah, man, guys. Somebody want to talk about it, guys. Some of us want to clear the ear where that is concerned. You understand, as far as our artist is concerned. Yeah, like see the preview today, and me see, you know, me see what the guys are them are try for do, guys. Me see what they're up to. Literally trying to fluff up Skilly Bang, but you know. We got it covered, people. Believe me when I tell you we got it covered. All right, Nate, one side in the building, checking in. Big up yourself, Nate. How are you doing tonight? Nate, you're mute, you know.
Yeah, man, just get add. Bless up your chat, you know, and bless up Mellz, you know, big up, you know. You know, say me have to pass through, you know. Me not gonna really stay long still, but me have to show me support same way. I pass through in a place, but because me want to touch a little upon the whole Skilly Bang thing there. Now, Skilly Bang dropped that snippet of, I guess is a this song, because really and truly, me not hear no punch in a song. And before me even get to that, like, the man released a snippet, Mellz, and nobody now really dig his snippet. Everybody has to all right, over quest time right now, if you're looking at comments, everybody, most people are say, yo, that should that. Nobody not interested in that Skilly. Everybody has to Alkaline them want to see. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like the man released the snippet now and I just be a lyrics, and the man just depend this one bag of lyrics thing. Me no hear no punch. Me no know if him had this. Me only hear one little line when him say little crocodilian. Me only hear Nebula and all these kind of lyrics. Me see him and I put in him song. Me not hear no punch. Me not hear nothing. So it's like if I this year go drop, brother, might as well not drop my song then. Simple. And that the most people are say that right now, Mellz. Nobody not interested in that song there. Literally. It backfire. So and then like when he post it up now, like about 8 minutes later, Masicka just put up back the same Tell the Princess One Crocodile for the land song pan him story. You understand? I mean, all right, but here's the take on it. As me say, you know, from last night, you know, Skilly Bang and a Masicka clash. Yes, we can see like a little one this song and everything and back to normal. It's not a clash that me really think can move dancehall in a sense. But just because of within the condition where, you know, Masicka say any man ready for one side and we just throw down a man, you understand, and then move along. So in the sake of competitive sport, like I don't mind it. Is it something what me personally would like? Absolutely not. Me not really think more that interested like that. But if it encourages it and if Masicka do respond, me not have a problem, because to me that seems like an easy kill for me. I'm pretty sure no say Masicka can dismantle a Skilly Beng right now and flat him out. You understand what I say? But me really want to see the Alkaline and the Masicka. That is the clash of me.
Yeah, that one
Not just that is the clash of me can really see can move dancehall forward, because we already see what the clash can do in the space. You understand what I say? When Malidan, even though you never really interested in the Malidan and Skipper clash, but Malidan and Skipper clash did trend in the US and it did get a lot of look in. You understand what I say? And we can see the benefits of a clash culture in dancehall. And so, you know, if a Masicka and Alkaline, trust me, it would transcend beyond the borders of Jamaica. This thing are gonna be regional, this thing are gonna be global. Me not ask nobody that.
Remember those lyrics that chump on the two Sagittarius man, them a go head for head, bar for bar. Some real competition out here, bro. Probably imagine them go head to head or no, probably next year them tell me they would have still go at it. No man no want lose it. No man no want lose it on it. We tell her that straight, cause so them man they go to work. I tell you,
because as me tell you, know, you see, even though me not say Alkaline is within the best of his career right now. You understand? In terms of like drop it being consistent, me gonna be totally honest with that. You understand? However, he have the fan base. You understand what I say? He have the fan base, and him also
explain what that stick up in there, Nate. I just want you to explain to the people, because you're saying that, you know, you're saying that is not being consistent. So explain to me what consistency, what does that look like to you as far as Alkaline is concerned?
All right, so good question. Now, we have seen the dominance of Alkaline in 2015, 2016, up until around 2018 there, when him dropped songs like, you know, With the Thing and, you know, the Ocean Wave and stuff like that. So we can give him credit. Where in regards to like, yes, he did have a moment in a dancehall. However, for the last 6 years, Alkaline haven't been in no conversation of the biggest hit song for the year. Masicka always been the conversation. You understand? Right now, arguably, people are saying that 2025 a Masicka year, 2024. You understand? 2023 was I think Valiant or so. Thereabout. 2022. Would have to go check back, but you know, every artist have them year where them, you know, emerge as an upcoming artist and have a takeover. No doubt about that. But even when an artist do have that that surge in like putting out hits as a new artist, Masicka still maintain his consistency by still dropping even a hit song or 2 or 3. Masicka Alkaline was never in no conversation. You can check the catalog right now. You can check the catalog. All right. Okay. All right. Watch this now. Hold on. Watch this now. All right. I just seen stuff recently. Alkaline, you know, with the Girl Good song, kind of put back Alkaline in a conversations. You understand what I say? All right. Watch this now. Alkaline. See? We're gonna do analysis. We're gonna do an analysis, right? Boom. Some Alkaline drop song with intense. Where that the song they go? No Emotions and Key Man. Are those hit song? Not necessarily. Priority. Where that the song they? One next song when name Arts Car, My Choice, what? Accomplishment, Take a Girl, Knight in Shining Armor. Where are these songs? Surveillance, No Rest, Feel Like God. Where are those songs? These are some of these, and I'm 2 years in Alkaline's catalog. These are not its songs. Where's the it song for those years? Right? I'm 3 years in now. Right? Open a Brain, All Boat, Grip. What are these songs? Him have a look song yes so still. Me not tell you like Boss. He sang when him Boss, favorite Boss. Yeah man, that did have a thing in the street. Me not gonna tell you no lie.
Yeah, man, that was a good one. Yes. You're right.
Just one, right? Him drop one EP. Nobody don't know about that. Triple E F effects, whatever. Nobody not talk about that EP. Yeah. Profile. Nobody not know that song there. Seri Great. I'm literally going 4 years in catalog. These are not volume. 4 years ago that song released. These are not hit songs. The consistency has drastically decreased. Me can scroll all the way down to Alkaline when he might drop song like Deep Sleep or Red Eyes, right? Look at this catalog. Then
yeah, we can agree. So those songs definitely had a different, we call it a more secure impact when it comes to the people.
All right. So all I'm saying is that yes, in the quality of the music kind of it kind of went down downhill per se over the past couple of years. Not to say that he can't find a hit song. I'm pretty sure I'm capable of doing that, but yes, but regardless, if it come to clash still, him still have him fan base, which is good. Him have a very strong core fan base. That's good.
Yes.
But that is a clash for me when they're probably more interested in regards to like a Skilly Beng, in my opinion. Yeah, man. So that is where I stand. Masicka,
go ahead.
Masicka catalog in the past 6 years. Masicka's catalog. And me can go on and on and on and on with Masicka catalog. Easily. When you look for Masicka catalog for the past watcha, you have song like Rich Sex. No, last year them the song they released, man. Mute a last year. White's a last year. Trophy is a big song last year. Right? 20 Matica 2 years ago. Reverse Time 2 years ago. You understand? So in comparison to Masicka, him don't for the past 6 years, him don't have the catalog like a Masicka. Let's be real. Yeah.
What we would look at, just to back you up there, Nate. I asked this the question specifically because sometimes we might come to and have certain conversations, and what may happen is we just leave it there, but going more in detail and explaining to the people them exactly what's going on where that is concerned. It makes put more meat on the bone. So I love the fact that you're putting more meat on the bone where that is concerned.
Okay. So you're asking in regards to like I don't understand the question. Repeat that again.
No, not the question. I'm just putting forward a statement. The reason why I ask you the question to go in detail. I'm just saying that good for you to explain that, because sometimes we tend to say a particular thing, and then by saying a particular thing, what tends to happen is the explanation is not behind it. So I just wanted you to explain it for the people, that way they can have an understanding towards when they talk about Alkaline old catalog compared to his new catalog. And we can be real. We can be real about it, people, right? When it comes to Alkaline strongest and best years, if we're gonna be real, right, is in when we said 2016, and when I said it, the actual year of 2016, but surrounding that time period of 2016 Alkaline, right? Yep. When he was dominating the street, when he was flashing on a box up boy, you get what I'm saying, and have hit songs out there where the entire population know and can sing word for word. You get what I'm saying? But there's something that would have happened in more so recent time where You know, I'm not saying that the same alkaline is not there, but what we're saying that is not that straight level of consistency or that same power and that same drive that we would have known him to be in 2016.
Right.
Do you agree or you disagree where that is concerned?
No, I don't disagree any at all. You're pretty much spot on. You understand what I say? Because and it goes to show that yes, alkaline. It doesn't mean that alkaline is not competent to produce a hit song and to even rival a Masicka. You understand what I say? I'm just saying that the consistency is not there. So would I like the alkaline, go back in its box and find some hits a road and then now you see like even when time a Masicka and alkaline clash, we can see the reason why the clash is necessary. You understand? Because of the fan base, right? They have the catalog. Yeah, man. So nothing wrong with that. But with Masicka and Skilly Beng, man, I mean, yes. Again, Masicka now back down from nobody. Him don't go for interview and tell us, say, what he will fling down a boy, man, and then get back to the music. So if Skilly Beng decides to will take on the clash, so be it. If it go on, so be it. Me still a tune in, me still a support my artist, but is it a clash from my want to see? Hell no. Alkaline.
I don't want to waste
Me look over questions and even own page. There are comments right now on the Skilly Beng post and over quest time where I say they don't interested in that they clash. Yeah, alkaline clash them want to see. Literally.
Yeah.
So it's not just we are come up here and I just say it. It's what the dancehall space is requesting for quite some time now. And me now come up here and just say things out of thin air. It's been something that has been discussed for quite some time. J. Ariel said the same thing. A lot of YouTubers said the same thing. You understand? Yeah, so I just saw the thing said. But as me say, still with the song itself, when me see Skilly Beng really the snippet, it was a cappella, there was no rhythm. And again, me not go deny say him not have lyrics. Him have him one flow and him lyrics. Yeah, because when you look at songs like Mr. Universe and Torpedo and him do have some good songs. We now take that from him. But you can't bring them one bag of lyrics there in a clash. And also because here's the thing now, Mellz. A lot of persons can't separate the difference between a clash song and a regular badman war song or a regular badman song. Now the elements of a clash song is very much different from a regular badman song. Badman song you see a whole lot of tough lyrics. That is where you can utilize your lyrical prowess, right? But when you're doing a clash song, the criteria is very much different. You need punches. You need clarity. All right. Him going a one little part where he must spit one bag of lyrics in a snippet when him release. Me now say this the little fast thing when he must say in our lyrics not bad, right? But the regular street man then we burn them cigarette on the street, we love music. All them are gonna understand that. Look for one time, what I brother in here with the red light, pepper light song. When him Future Fam. When Jeffrey asks Future Fambo if he know about Skilly Beng, and even when he might explain, say he can't understand Skilly Beng and he might mock him in a sense. I don't like him attack, a true, because like irregular man them on the road. All right, Mellz, when you're releasing music, right? Music is supposed to be something that is easily digestible to the ears or palatable to the ears, right? People supposed to can hear the clarity and understand right away. That's a good music. Hence why so lyrics can enhance a music, but you don't need to have a bag of lyrics per se. Look for a clash between a Vybz Kartel and a Mavado. If people will check the history of that clash, remember say Vybz Kartel used to sing this one bag of lyrics, and the people them say, yo, tone it down. And Mavado is not known to be a lyrical DJ. He was a sing J, but he was able to hold his own against a lyrical man. So it goes to show that this one bag of lyrics and Nebula and one whole heap of bag of lyrics him put in a song. Yeah, I mean, yes, you know, it's a song, but does it fulfill the criteria of a Clash song? Hell no. Me no hear no punch, me no hear nothing. Me no hear nothing at all. So a lot of people I say I just straight up trash that. You see
And
me?
another question would be for you, Nate. Do you think that Skillibeng is a bigger artist than Masicka?
All right, good question. Now, if Skillibeng is a bigger artist, internationally, he has the collaboration with other artists per se. I would say he's more known within the international space because you know a lot of international acts would interact with Skillibeng. No doubt about that. We see that with the two. Yeah, them man. You know, him have the collaboration with Tyler and with the Shake It to the Max, right? Him have them remix the and thing and I like a theme song stills, but you know, internationally he's a little bit more recognized than Masicka. Point taken, but does he hold the ground? Does he hold the core dancehall space like a Masicka? Hell no. Hell no. Skillibeng don't have an a body of work to his name.
So can we agree in order to answer that question, there has to be multiple of things that has to be thrown in for us to see whether artist is a bigger artist or whatnot, because it cannot just be based on one thing. So you know, I think what the Gaza personnel, what they're doing is they keep on moving and shifting the goalposts. That way it seems as though, because Skillibeng have those international collabs, automatically makes him a bigger artist than Masicka, but that's not how it works. There's so many things that has to be involved in that, you know, for us to settle that dispute when it comes to both of these artists.
Right. And likewise, Masicka with a very large fast rising movement within the dancehall space. Skillibeng don't have that out here. I really Gaza support Skillibeng. So right now, if Vibes Cartel and Skillibeng should go at it tomorrow, Skillibeng now no fan base, no core fan base out here, Mellz. Let's be real.
No, not a core fan base. And just be clear and get it out there. Masicka has been saying crocodile long before people know that Skillibeng existed. Let's be real and clear where that is concerned. So when Masicka say, yo, bro, like one crocodile panel and a cap and a go around, it's just a straight out statement, you know, as what it's supposed to be. Right. So I'm gonna understand, like, you know, like people are making say, oh, two crocodile fight, this and that and the third, bro. Like Masicka's been saying crocs before. We know
if anybody would know the music or the career of Masicka came in the star back in around 2013, 2014, thereabout, for having a reptile in his hand. Literally, the song with him, Born Killer, was the song where Masicka had the crocodile, you know, in his hand. So Masicka been repping for crocodile for years. The clash between him and Kaledo, song like Crocodile, them at work. That song, that clash was a whole crocodile clash. Because Kaledo found and I said, boy, crocodile and fish cause them swimming in a sea and one you understand what I say? So a long time Masicka out here referee crocodile. That's the, you know, that's that's his thing. If you do him say genocide or one side, right? The crest of the one side movement is always the crocodile. So
yeah,
I just what a crocodile teeth. Skillibeng go sing and gone big, and then people must feel like say him originally come up with that. That's not true. Masicka been as a crocodile all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely agree with you where that is concerned. I don't know, like, why is it so hard for people? Like, what is wrong with this generation, bro? Like, tap into the music and go back, and you'll see that for yourself. Like, it's not even up for no dispute. Just want to big up some people in the chat really quickly there. Big up to Dale Citadelian for passing through on the live. Saw your comment earlier. Oh, dear, without fear, big up yourself. You know, thank you for joining in. Messiah one side, big up yourself. Messiah one said, I don't think I've ever seen you on this side of live before. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure that we are subscribing to the channel. make sure that we are, dropping a like, on the live. And of course, you can drop a donation as well, guys, if you are indeed enjoying the content, for sure. All right. So just want to big up those people. Who else am I missing? Hold on. I think there was some people that was here. O'Neill, Wilmot, big up yourself, and I thank you for passing through on the live tonight as well. Mark the Boss, Vivi Vendetta, big up yourself as well. Mark the Boss, just shouting out some people who, they were making their way to the chat as well. Legendary Music, big up yourself as well. Thank you. Chevy Don, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live for tonight, guys. All right, and here we have Kevin One Side in the building. Big up in a Kevin One Side. Thank you for that high five that you sent over. It's greatly appreciated. Big up yourself. Thank you for your support.
We still stay strong, still stay strong. I keep my story. Someday I'ma write my name across. The stars are brass and the scars are real. Some wounds will never heal. Legends live forever. What me do? Left me name there like a king. Tell I lift up the.
All right, big up yourself in the Kevin One Side. Thank you for those jewels. They are greatly appreciated. All right, we also joining the panel. We have Cedric joining the panel. Big up yourself in the Cedric. How are you doing tonight?
One.
Big up yourself.
No man, me I wonder if me look in the right chat, cause me I look on how them man with shield General. What them man name? General Loose.
General Oosh, yeah, that's General Oosh.
How them man have shield at all mute and a hit song? Me not understand. What am I say?
All right. So Cedric, I guess you're probably so much new to my channel. So when it comes to my channel, anybody can type in my channel. Yes, General Oosh has as a wrench on my channel, and yes, he's subjected to his opinion on that. So if we don't agree, all we can do is we comment and we explain as to whether or not mute is a hit. Is mute a hit or is it not a hit, Cedric?
It is a hit. A song with 18 million views. That's not a hit. That's not an impact.
It is a hit, right? So we don't have to, not saying that you are, but we don't have to, be in our feelings when people disagree with us. All we have to do, we come with the facts. As a vlogger out here, when people come and they say things, I come with the facts and I rebut on that.
No, I think it was a mistake when I see dog. I say no man, I want to go on there.
Yeah, so just General Ocean. Yes, he has a range on the channel.
General Ocean have to go forward on the panel man and voice his opinion. Tell me why you think mute is not a hit song.
Yeah, man, I say go over here.
No, man, now have to tell me why you think mute is not a hit song.
Me know, man, me know. But I regular them types of things that I chat, man. And me just, so me just ignore it more while because, you see, let me tell you what going out here, Cedric. You have a thing what they call cognitive dissonance. Is an epidemic in a Jamaica right now because, say, Masicka is the man right now. So, them up in their feelings right now. So they must say anything where they can grab hard pad to make they sleep better at night.
Every song when Masicka drop is a hit song, brother. Brother, me see a man in the comment section say, Masicka is nowhere near close to alkaline. So we can break that. Brother, it comes a point when you just love your love, man. At that point, bro, you don't love the music. Cause if you can't cognitively tell yourself, say, yo, the music has left alkaline for the past couple of years now. Something's desperately wrong with you, bro. Definitely wrong with you. This is not 2016, it's not 2017. Yes, I give it to Alkaline. He was the man back then, bro, but the game gone left him. Actually, have a song when say gone left, we now left the game, but the game gone left him. But the last hit song where Alkaline have there. The last hit song where Dog have. Other than the one with the on the album named Girl Good. What is it? Keyman? What is it? So Dog say Keyman is a hit. Is Keyman a hit?
Keyman a hit. All right, Cedric, watch you joke now. Say, me used to hear the conversation where every time when Masicka release a song with a video, right? and it generates like a lot.
That's ridiculous.
Well, I know, Cedric. So when it generates a whole heap of views, me hear some vendetta man come out and say, yo, a video man have to release. We do it with no video. So right now, if I check one song with name Ahara, where Alkali released like 2 months ago, brother. I told that this song they are struggling.
The man them put it in research, dog. And I realize that every song off a Masicka album 438 and GOK in the millions without a video.
Literally.
You realize that? You realize say with that song with something ripple effect, it can't reach not even one song, not even know one song after that. I mean, it's not a biased listener. I mean, listen to music. Not one song after that going at the million.
All right, Cedric, he released an EP, right? Must be triple effects or whatever you want to name. He released an EP, right? What they Masicka drop her name is love. Be a laughing. Huh? Gonna flop, EP flop. So EP flop when it a trend number what 35 on the Apple right now. It a trend number 35 or 4 somewhere around that region. Next, and then now that same EP that Masicka released won an IRAM award for the best extended play for last year, right? So an EP only claims to say flop. Why it a trend? That me want to know and that EP accumulated over 1.3 million streams on Spotify alone, in comparison to that EP where they released a couple years ago with 2 million streams on Spotify. Nobody knows that EP, dog. Nobody. So me now have to explain to them, you know, when them say them thing in the chat, sometimes we just see it and we just ignore it, because you see, if we start school them with the facts, then probably are going to try.
Me I look for one song from Alkaline named Boss. Is that not a hit song? That's a hit song. Boss is a hit song.
Boss did have some.
And relatively the same views when Mute have. So what are we saying?
Yeah.
And the same views.
All right. So question, guys, what are we using to judge? Because I think that's one thing that we keep moving. Not us here, right? But when we hear the dancehall conversation and about a song being a hit or a song not being a hit, I think that's one of the things that we tend to, and I just put myself in there, move the goalposts at, right? When it comes to the views, like we just said, when it comes to the streaming of it, right? Because sometimes we see where a fan base, they may see a song for them is a hit, but a song for another fan base is not a hit. But when, like what Cedric just said, when you put the views and stuff and stream together, you're like, wait a minute, like it's not far off. So right. What are the streaming numbers are we using, or what streaming platforms?
Crocs don't use streaming numbers. At the other camp, them use streaming numbers. So we play the same game with them I play. Crocs even pre like that. And them alone size up them the thing that. So the same thing them I use, me I use too. And I go say, Mute is not a hit, but Boss is a hit song. And you know, if Masicka just perform Mute in a Barclays and lift up a crowd. So what are you trying to say to me?
All right. So let me just add to what Cedric said, Mel. So in the case of what is a hit song, a lot of camps out here would use the views and stuff like that as to determine what is a hit. But personally, that's numbers
that's not the only thing, right? So that's part of my point. That's not the only thing that makes a hit song, because I had said that when it comes to a song like No Emotions, I had said that song is not a hit song. However, the Vendettas, they claim it to be a hit song. However, they would say, all right then, because since as they use streams, right, like what Cedric was saying, I was using, all right then, La Cabra. And then you're saying, oh no, La Cabra is not a hit, but look at the views and streams for La Cabra and whatnot. Because again, when the goalpost is moved overall, that's what we use, right? Or what sometimes they use the streams. But there's so many things.
Yeah, listen.
I said there's so much things that that we put into practice that makes a song a hit song. We have to literally ask ourselves, all right then, if you're gonna say it's not a hit song but it's a big song, what's the difference between a hit and a big song? Or what is the difference between a hot song and a hit song? because I think we get all of these things confused and mixed up.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Me see Alkaline release one song, right? When he we go again. We say disgusting style. That song there, right?
Yeah,
That
this one.
song there, me like that song there. It bad, but it's not a hit song. But if you argue with them are gonna say that's a hit song. That's not a hit song. You understand me?
That's true. And let me tell you why it's not a hit song, because like I was going to explain, this the views alone doesn't constitute a hit song. It
Yes.
has to have impact in a street. If you are playing a party, if Alkaline go up on a stage show and him sing that particular song, does it move the crowd? That is how you know when a song hit, because guess what? When I tell one brother must see them Insidious must he buy some views, 350 million views for the song, and nobody know a song, brother. You understand what I say? So it just goes to show that, yeah, man, Insidious, like our big thing where they go on one at a time in a dancehall space, man. So it goes to show that, you know, views alone can't really constitute what is a hit song. A hot song now is different. Hot song just generally means a song that is trending currently within the space. So like even like on a TikTok now, if it have traction on TikTok and so forth, then it's a hot song, but it doesn't constitute it being a hit song per se. A hot song can be converted into a hit song, but on all the time, hot songs really convert to hit songs, if you get what I say. Because a hot song we just within a week, then at the space, and then that's it. Nobody now really play it, or nobody now really interact with it again. You understand what I say? You have what we call classic. Now, classic is like the bigger ball game where you release a song and 10 years, 15 years, the song still rings anywhere you go. You understand? So that is why you consider a classic. You understand? Because that song has now become a staple within the household. Anywhere you go, 10, 15 years down the line, that song still rings. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
So people have to understand these things, but that's why it's true, because yeah, so some veteran man now we come and say, oh, that are not hit, that are not hit. So we just stoop to them level and just beat them same way with the same argument we then give it. Literally. Yeah, I just how we have to do it more while. Yeah, man.
Me I wonder to myself, I say, what does Masicka have to do to make these people comfortable enough to say, yo, he is the man, or you know, in reach now, or they on Alkaline level, what he has to do.
They want Cedric, and that's the thing. And believe me, like the more we spend time not beating ourselves up about it, the more relaxed and focused we can be, in all honesty, because we have to understand that that's why I keep saying, right, they're ups for a reason. So we cannot expect the ups them to come out and give our artists the ratings where him deserve. You understand? You'll have one and two of them do it, and you know you have to be like, thank God this happened, or all right, then at least somebody come out. Like for example, with the Forever Rain album, we see Chris Genius come out and the man say, yo, what music him love, the album bad. You get what I'm saying? You know, all honesty, you know, really take boy fi kind of do that them type of stuff. They still, you know, make be honest, you know, some people them come out regardless and them lie through them teeth, and I'm not saying that's what's happening here in the chat or whatnot, because when it comes to music too, we have to understand that music is subjective. And music is something where bring us together. We can agree to disagree, and that's why, you know, this platform is open up so people can share their views and explain. So, right, I wouldn't
like that.
I wouldn't get into my feeling if somebody come and say, like for example, look, let's use the example in the chat. Somebody said that Mute is not a hit song. Like me could have never like be in my feelings about that, because is it the truth? Absolutely not. It's not the truth. And I think that's what we need to learn, to draw the line and understand that people they have their opinions, but opinions are not always factual. It's just an opinion. What we can do is we use the numbers and we show them, all right then, what would you classify as a hit? Because sitting right now, Mute is literally sitting at 6 million views right now on Spotify, not YouTube, on Spotify, with 11,000 views, streams every single day. So explain to me, all right then, how Mute, and we know that Mute, Cedric, is one of those songs in the UK that's up there with that is up there in the UK with Whites, 20-matic, Mute is right there.
Yeah, man. Spot on, Mellz. There's nothing
Right.
we can say right there.
Exactly. Play a Mute in a one party and tell me what happened when you play a Mute in a one party. And that is Impact. Impact is also a part of what, like what Nate and you said, Cedric, earlier. The impact of it is what makes the song the song. Mute, like that is a statement fucking piece, a song, bro. Like literally everybody use that song. And to be honest, whether you say Gaza Vendetta, it is a statement piece. If they're not that tribal anyway, it's a statement piece. I'm say it already. In the UK, Mute, check the facts. In the UK, Mute is up there with 20-matic, and it up there with Tyrant is also one of those songs in the, so we talk about on a global screen, not just in Jamaica, Impact, but how people gravitate to it overseas. I'm not saying it as big as White. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm literally saying is that these songs, bro, and sometimes you'll find where it takes a bigger push and a bigger crowd overseas than it does locally. Look on Whites. Whites have become a global phenomenal song, as you guys can see that. Like, look on the people them in the UK, like when Whites play any event in the UK, the people them I tell you, they might mash up the place and all kind of stuff. That is what you call impact. That song has dropped what? How long now that song has dropped? About 3 years now? And that song fresh, same way.
Which song that?
I'm Whites.
Yeah, man.
So it's a global phenomenon song, even if it doesn't propel the way it locally or it propel internationally. So just on the topic of conversation as it relates to Mute. You know, and that's just where that I want to share where that is where Mute is concerned. For the personnels in the chat that says Mute is, Mute is not a hit song.
Yeah, man. Yes, man. So I was going to verify that, Whites was released in October 2024, and it literally run 2025, run the entire the other year 2025 till this day. It's still a massive song. That's what you call a certified hit song, and then can't go around that. And it leads me to ask the question back to what we were initially discussing, Mellz. When last have Alkaline released a song like Whites? When? So that is why I tell you, say Alkaline is not consistent over the past few years. Good enough that in Pina
somebody background noisy. I don't know if it's Nate or Cedric background. Somebody background noisy.
Kevin. Cedric, sorry. Yeah, you understand what I say, Mellz? So may I say, oh, Masicka, and then Masicka will find song like a update same way. Yo, Masicka have hits almost every year per se. Make we put it every year, because we can go in a catalog and find it. Every year, Masicka have a song that is competing with either an artist who is newly emerged in dancehall and so forth. Masicka have the catalog. Alkaline was never part of those conversations. Alkaline wasn't even nominated for Caribbean Music Award until just the other day. He got nominated with the song Musty Girl Good.
Stick up in the Nate. P said that's how big up yourself for the 10 drill coin that you sent over. They're greatly appreciated. Big up yourself for those coins. Fully Out is still holding on to Mute is not a hit song. All right. But let me ask, I could ask Fully Out this question, and for those who are still in a gap as far as Mute is concerned. All right, does No Emotions have a bigger impact than Mute? That's what I want to know. Because when I say No Emotions is a hit song, So explain to me out of Mute or No Emotion, which is a bigger song? I want the because it's most of the vendettas them disagreeing here where that is concerned. So I want to hear from them. Go official say Mellz, I respect you. I love your vibes, Nate and Mellz. Great reasoning. Pick up yourself, not Go official. I'm just out here, cannot Nate speak for himself. I'm just out here doing my best. O'Shane Brown still doubling down to say Mute is not a hit song. O'Shane is No Emotions a hit song from Alkaline. That song have no replay value and it's evidence when Masicka performed it. What are you saying? I don't agree with you, O'Shane Brown, on that one. About the replay value. Not Mute. Not Mute. I don't share that same. I don't share that's that same reasoning as far as Mute is concerned, not O'Shane Brown. All right, P said that's how with a super chat here. Nate, this one is for you. If you want me to chime in, I can also. So P said that's a super chat, $2 super chat. Big up yourself for that piece of data. He has a question, says who has more classic, Alkaline or Masicka?
I forgot check that. I forgot do my research on that. Can't tell you right off, but we can't tell.
I mean, if you want, I can take a go at it because I think it's one of those questions that intend to sort of back you up in a corner type of thing. But I can answer that. All right. So first of all, to answer that question, you have to understand that. All right, then these two men, they peak at two different time period. And that's and I think that's something that Vendetta tend to use, especially when it comes to the classic. Right now, Alkaline possibly, I'm not 100% sure, but possibly has more classic than Masicka. Here's why. Nate, you can agree, disagree, you can back me up, whatever you want to do. Chat, let me know what you're thinking. Listen to the reasoning, right? Alkaline peak in 2016, when peak in 2016. In those time period, Masicka would have still been doing foundational work. Not saying that he didn't have hit songs, but Masicka did not peak then. So literally, these two men careers are somewhat parallel, right? One in 2016 and one picked up their career somewhere, I would say Masicka around, say 2019, thereabout. So obviously, if Alkaline run road, but we said about 2018, 2019, you're about 2018, though. 2018, right? So if Alkaline are run road from, we can say 14, 2015, 2016, 2017, they're about. Obviously, this man is gonna have more classic, more classic, because again, not that Masicka did not have a strong career then or had hit songs then. People don't know about him then, but foundational work was being taken place, right? And then we love to talk about how Masicka's career propelled from 2018 onwards, where Masicka peak is different from a lot of dancehall artists that I've seen. In terms of this upward stride, just keep on propelling and holding, and just holding that we call it that momentum up to where he's at here in 2026. So clearly, let me explain something again. All right. So, for example, Alkaline would have a classic, like for example, After All. Clearly a classic. And Masicka has a song like Whites, right? One was a clear classic from the time it was released, which is After All. After All, when did After All drop again? Somebody can fact check me on that, what time when After All. But it probably dropped around 10 to 11 years ago, about 9, 10, 11 years ago. After All drop, right? When it comes to a song like Whites, dropped in 2024, and look at how White is, how impactful it is on not only from a global stage but on a local stage, right? Already have that momentum in it and is literally a classic already. And it's only been, what, say, a couple of years. Remember, I know, a couple of years since White has dropped.
Yes.
Just
So,
imagine where it will be in 9, 10, and 11 years.
Right, Mel. So that's why I say, yeah, I would agree, Mels, because classic for me, I would say the benchmark for a song that is considered classic is 10 years. So right within the ballpark where Masicka, Alkaline would have songs like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is a classic to me because
the classic, yeah, classic.
Because still this day is a song that is heavily rotated.
After all, it's a classic. Since as I use an example, it is a classic.
Right. So Masicka songs them no mature 10 years yet, but we can see
exactly. Repeat that again, Nate. Can you need to repeat that again in terms of the maturity of go ahead.
Oh yeah, man. I was saying that Masicka's songs are on its way to some of his songs are on its way to become classic, because classic for me is I use the benchmark of 10 years and over. You understand what I say? So a song have to be a hit song in order to become a classic. Or because classic is like over a specific time period. So Alkaline have songs 2016. Masicka don't really have no major hit songs in a 2016 like that, let's be real. But 2018 and onwards, Masicka do start to develop the catalog of songs that will potentially become classic. So these two guys' career is very different.
They're parallel to one another because they did not peak at the same time.
Right. Right now, I don't even know if Masicka even reaches peak yet, because I always stated that Alkaline has a career where he just peaked 2016, and then now onwards, there's no even like a bigger upgrade from that year. Masicka career is like a slow, steady rise over the years. He keeps raising the bar each and every year. That's how you would describe a Masicka's career. So yeah, you're definitely right. You're very, very much spot on, Mellz.
That's why I said that the peak is different. So as someone me notice, because me listen and me observe, as someone me notice, with the vendettas, that they tend to like ask that question, like who have the more hits and who have the more classic, right? And obviously Masicka is still building the catalog and understanding that Alkaline peaked first. Right. Alkaline career would have been similar to not saying that the two men are the same, or I'm not comparing the two men, but Alkaline career would be similar to Popcorn, because both of them, in my opinion, would have peaked around the same time period.
Right.
So that would have been easier. Would have be easier what I call it now, exchange to make. But it's not fair, just like how me wanna say, all right then, out of Alkaline and Cartel, who have the more classic, because obviously we know say Cartel did a run road in a 2020 in a 2002. That would not be fair to Alkaline. So if me would have sung and I watch, a Gaza and a Vendetta of the debate or whatnot, and be honest with you, like Cartel catalog swallow probably Alkaline and Masicka catalog combined. So we just have to know how we are reasoning towards the music and understand, say, certain questions is not a yes, no, or maybe so answer. It's just, you have to explain certain things so the people them can understand.
That's very true. That is very true.
Let me check in with the chat a little bit and see what's going on here. All right. Let me see. Let's see, checking in with the chat here. Let's go through. I'm just going through the chat here because I wasn't paying much attention. All right. Going through. Yeah, Kevin, one side here says Masicka songs haven't aged yet. So yeah, just to kind of like tie that back in what based on what I was saying and what Nate was saying earlier in terms of Masicka songs have not aged yet, but we have clearly seen where Vybz Kartel songs, have a lot of songs have aged because he have stepped on the scene earlier, and we have seen where, of course, we have songs where Alkaline would have aged because he peaked. I'm not saying that because he stepped on the scene. right? Because that's also a topic of conversation, Nate, right?
Yeah.
Because both of them, I think they step on the scene around the same time. Someone, I want to put that there. But at the end of the day, is one man got a bigger break than the other, which we know that Alkaline stepped out of the scene with a bigger break before Masicka. So that's why I always like to say, Alkaline out the gate, fire. Masicka had to do more foundational work, and that's nothing wrong with that. Foundation has to be built. Nothing wrong with that. I'm afraid
peak
that's
of a
one side.
controversy. Was right.
Exactly, literally, and that's why we can sit here and we can say, and to what Nate's saying here, probably we don't even know if Masicka really peak as yet, because like I said, that what we're seeing with Masicka right now, I have not seen that with probably one would have probably said maybe somewhat in some aspect Vibes Cartel, because we know that Vibes Cartel was on the scene for a long time and understay whatever he was doing, which we know he was not doing some all good things, right? He was still staying relevant. However, he chose how to do that, right? We know that when it comes to Masicka, in my opinion, would have gotten the edge over Cartel in that regards, because Masicka does not have to thrive on controversy and all of that stuff. Not to say that, from time to time, probably do some little things out here, but we know we are talking about when it comes to controversy and stuff like that. So again, one man would have more classic than the other because their peaks are parallel, right? So right now, what we're seeing right now, and it's not to, we're not trying to, to take anything away from anybody or what they have built, right? 2016, they're in that age, in that range of area. Alkaline, to me, had a stronger, more dominant run versus to where he is right now, right? I'm not saying that right now in year 2026 he does not have a hit song, right? But the more what I would be like more level of consistency and showing up in dancehall fully would have needed, based on some of those things that Nate would have been explaining earlier regarding the mere fact that in some years it seemed like, what's going on. Because if I'm being honest, there were certain conversation that was had where, there were times when Alkaline would drop something and then I would hear his fans be like, he's back, the key man is back. And then I keep asking myself, back from where? Because if you're in this space and you have been dominating, right, from say 2016 up until now, why those topic of conversation needed to be had? So again, we can ask the vendettas, right? Is Alkaline producing the same songs with the same momentum, with the same impact as he did with his older catalog? Let's be real. Let's be real, people.
How did that man them answer me my super chat question?
Hold on, and I haven't called out your super chat as yet either, Cedric. Let me put that on the screen there. That was next in line. Cedric with a $5 super chat there. Big up to Cedric for that super chat. Cedric said, who has more classic album, Masicka or Alkaline? So we can talk about it. Guys, a music we love first, Before we say Masicka, before we say Alkaline, before we say Cartel, music is a musical conversation and I love it. So let's hear from the people in the chat who has the who has more, not the, but more classic album. All right, and while that question is probably being thought about, and as I make my way through the chat, big up fully out for the Stay Hydrated. Big up yourself. I'm fully out. Thank you for those 550 joules that you sent over to Stay Hydrated. They are greatly appreciated. All right, I'm skipping through because I'm missing a whole lot here in the chat. All right, so PZ, we answered that question from PZ that's already about the classic. If you guys think that we did not cover something, you guys can say something in the chat. We're having a conversation here, right? Everybody passionate about their artists, the same way we're passionate about Masicka. The other people, they're passionate about their artists, so we need to hear. We're having a conversation here. Let's see what's going on. Cedric, what in the chat says stay strong. They don't know hardball. I don't know what that question was towards, but I guess Cedric was answering to somebody there. Nate wants all right, let's see what else. All right, let's see. All right, PZ let us say about Mellz, people sing out more of Alkaline Sound than Vibes Cartel. If I'm being honest, Cedric and Nate, what you think about that statement there that PZ let us make? That people sing out more Alkaline than. What do you think about that?
No, big fat no, because Vibes Cartel have over 2,000, 3,000 songs. In comparison to Alkaline, we just have maybe 200.
Not the catalog, Nate, but in terms of like singing out of the song, because we can talk about let's fast forward to 2026, and I'd love to hear from Cedric also. In 2026.
I was going to get there now to say that given that Vibes Cartel have a huge catalog than Alkaline, Vibes Cartel I should say have a huge catalog than Alkaline. Vibes Cartel do have more certified hit songs that people will sing along and stuff like that. More classic, more everything than you can't.
But you're saying that. But so I think we are PZ data. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. So we're not talking about the size of the catalog, obviously, because we cannot, even when it comes to Masicka, you cannot even compare a Masicka catalog to a Vibes Cartel. So I don't think it would be fair to do that to Alkaline either. Right? But my thing is, whether you have a big catalog or not, it does not mean that all the songs that you have within that catalog is meaningful and impactful. Based on my perspective on this, based on what I have seen, narrowing it down to 2026, based on looking at the shows that I see that Alkaline does, like people are literally singing along to Alkaline songs. And when I compare that sing along in 2026 now up to today right now compared to Cartel shows that he has done, whether Cartel has a bigger catalog or not, I would give Alkaline the edge, if I'm being real. And it can be fact checked, and it can fact check me if I'm one. Pull up Cartel show, pull up Alkaline show. Like people, like they're singing along to Alkaline songs. So me not say Cartel don't have a bigger catalog, and me not say him not have more classic, but at the end of the day, me not understand what really happened. When Cartel go up on stage, I mean, now say people now sing and gravitate, but in my opinion, not like I'm say the people that gravitate to Alkaline. And I don't know if you agree, disagree, you can probably fact check me on that. But based on, I'm out here in the street, the second out here in the street, checking content, seeing what's going on, and that's what I see. If I'm being clear where that is concerned. I don't know what you guys think about that.
We kind of slightly disagree, because just the clash between Vibes Cartel and Mavado would generate songs that people would sing along to. And right now, if Vibes Cartel should perform those songs, even though I'm saying a step from those kind of songs, you can actually see people being way more responsive to Alkaline's catalog. Because if you look at Alkaline's catalog, the song when we always see people respond to and sing along is songs like 1, 2, 3, After All. Give me some other song, because I think Ocean Wave too.
Let's see. Him have only pass man. Him have all the song with the lot. Cause if me be honest, that whole sing along thing there start, in my opinion, with a la thing there, where I think Alkaline was at a show.
That's 1, 2.
People 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. But if Vibes Cartel should sing is war catalog and things like that, yeah, I mean,
but you're using the word should, but we're talking about what we have seen. So a man can't sit down with a pretty car and say, yo, my car pretty, but until him drive out the car there and people see it, people are gonna say, wow. So but I'm talking about based on what I am seeing in a 2026 with all these shows, because we can use the shows to talk about the classic and talk about what we're seeing in the catalog. Because a man can have a big catalog and have classics in that catalog, and it's like what's going on when they go up on stage, people now relate to the song them.
I would have to do some more digging with that, but I would
say they are very similar. I would say they're similar.
You say they're similar, Cedric?
Yeah, it's similar.
Okay.
Yeah, then get good reception from the crowd. Yeah.
Yeah, me be honest. Like I will me see, and you know, me not come out to come be a glazy person, and not get to see you know what's due, you know, type of thing. So like based on what me see where, you know, again, both men we see them get the sing along reception from the classic where them have because you know. Alkaline peaked in 2016, one peaked, you know, in you know earlier in the early 2000 there about. So them have good enough classics there to go head for head. But when me I see from the show them and stuff like that, me I see where Alkaline up that edge, right? Me see the man run on past stage and the man the people just sing, bro. Like you understand? Like Mr. Cartel have to do some whole heap of things. Me not see Alkaline beg the crowd like how Mr. Cartel more
I
while I
can
do
see
some
instances where Alkaline we sing along more with Alkaline. Not gonna lie. You know?
Yes, I just have my point based on the road that we were literally treading down, you know, speaking on the whole, you know, catalog and stuff like, you know, stuff like that.
But I do believe Alkaline is very comfortable. I'm like, at what point does money change you when you're not hungry no more? And this is why I respect Masicka. Because Masicka now is still hungry. He's still hungry.
Yeah.
That's why he can put out 3 classic albums. He's still hungry for the music and still is for the people. What is Alkaline? I say I support Alkaline Vendetta, but him not getting no quality music like back in 2016. Come on now. Him not getting no quality music like back in the 2017, 2018. What about that song in Japan? Power. I wanna feel about that. POWA. What, bro? Come on. What is that, man?
I mean, I've yet to listen to that song. You know, Cedric, and I from the things I've heard about that, I'm not really much interested to hear it because, like, you know, that's the like my understand, bro, like. There's so much things to to do in the bedroom or whatnot, but like that's just extreme putting in the lyrics, like the whole extremist. And that's why when I make the comparison between Masicka and Alkaline, I always to say, like, when it, people, like some fans, they may not relate to like certain girl song where Masicka do, and that's fine, right? But there are certain things I just believe that you just need to leave to the imagination. Like, it's just too extreme. Like you don't have to be extremist out here for the music to sell. And based on me hear from the power song, they like that spitting a face thing, they like me not rock with that. Me not fuck with that.
And the first lyrics will jump at you as they play the song, so spitting them out and face. That's me I said, we say when me listen to this song in night, me I say no sir. Me exit off same time because that is why I keep on. I say when it comes on to more mature and easily digestible songs, Masicka have that lock totally, because guess what? When Masicka sing girl song with Mellz and Cedric, a pure love. Yeah, so now I say, yeah, here much more mature lyrics and content. Yeah,
from mature audience too.
Right.
And it is evident say Alkaline I take more of a controversial approach.
Exactly.
The streets buzzy. Like, bro, come on.
He doesn't need that. And he's way too talented for that. He doesn't need that type of thing. He doesn't.
If you just do music without the controversy, bro, we still accept you, bro. No lie, dog. You
True,
know,
because
do the way I do, bro.
He's talented. So like that, and that's a controversial thing there. And whether we want to, or whether some people want to agree or not, the controversy have always been there. And I get it that it's a part of the music. But really and truly, bro, like when we look pan Masicka, bro, like how much controversy like surround Masicka music like that, bro. You can't, like, even with the album, you don't see that, bro. Like just do the song them, like that spit in a face. And I guess Cedric people like what they like and they don't like what they don't like. But I see the Vendettas, like, fans them. I don't speak for all Vendetta fans, or I can't speak for all of them, but a lot of them tend to rock with this sound, this spit in a face and this come in a cup business and stuff like that. Yo, like, come on, like, bro, like, ladies are gonna tell me, say, bro, like, I'm gonna come in and cup, bro, and I gonna drink that shit. They're like, come on, like, talk up, like, make that make sense.
And this little talk when I say, where dogs again? She's supposed to legal even though I never check the age. Bro, come on now, bro. Yo, Aka is a bad artist, no, bro, but why you have to say that, dog? Of all things, you can't
Because
say something else.
he knows he's gonna get people talking. Because look at others, we're literally talking. Because for in all that song, Cedric, I'm gonna be completely honest. Take away that, because so we're not in a nothing with that. Type of style or whatnot in terms of that P thing. But that song from that Alkaline album, like I say it all the time. Like there's me not care what nobody wants to say. Literally, my favorite song on the album, that wet old song, right? But take away that controversial part, away from it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the some of the songs, then, bro, if you take out certain things out of it when not needed, bro, the song still a go road. And in all honesty, there was for wet all, I would have thought that song would have take off. So I don't know if because of the controversy behind it, why it probably not take off. So you see when I go with it, so the controversy they probably use, for in the sense to propel the song, but sometimes it hold it back. Like, come on.
And if I agree with you, Mellz, say you want the war between Alkaline and Masicka, and it is trust me, them need to happen.
You need to the
I don't want to see Skilly Beng right now.
No one to Skilly Beng. Skilly Beng go live up, yo.
Bro,
like,
me can't be biased. Alkaline bad. Him bad. Him terrible. So I want to see. It will be the big test for Masicka right now. If you take on Alkaline.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. You see Alkaline backs up. Alkaline a little boy when Alkaline backs up Cartel in a bro. So like we already had seen, we already had seen that greatness from earlier. Like literally, like because him young and whatnot, like bro, like man step to Cartel brawling and disgusting, like it's just what it is. So nobody's here trying to. Well, I can't speak for myself, obviously, but I am not here trying to take away from from his talent or whatever. But I'm not saying that when we're dissecting like this artist, bro, like there's so much things that he can do and accomplish without, right? And it's not the
PZ, you're slacking the dog.
But PZ say need come, bro. Do you listen to Girl Good? Oh, yes, that's what I'm telling you. And I said it already the other day. It's like when the man sing them type of song, yeah, Cedric, it does them just on a this drug high. Bro, like all this song when you're roping, some things that the man are saying are roping. Like, bro, like you have a good woman, bro. I'm boxer down. Like the fuck, like, yo.
I'd say that the song didn't take off though because it would have been similar to his song when I always call the girl Dirty Germs. The man says so either that the song, the man say a worried girl and all the friend. Yo, so when the man say that the song name is, be glad that the song didn't take off. Because come on, brother. All right, just like how Mellz, this is why I'm tell you say when it comes down to lyric composition, Masicka is miles years away from Alkaline. Just listen to the song when you're good on the album and time and place. Mature song them the song they can all play in a song like a function. When you check all the EP, Her Name Is Love, I hear song like Source and Lifetime and songs like Rich Sex, Keys. These are some decent songs.
Leaving things for the imagination, PZ data. Leaving things for the imagination. When you're in your bedroom or your business.
I realize to do when it comes to Alkaline and them type of controversial lyrics there where my dish out, right? I feel like back then the fans them did accept it. You understand me?
Yeah.
Back in when I sing that, what song you sing back in the day where I talk about about girl and all these things and the way I wanted to girl. You understand me? I feel like the fans them expect him for mature past that and sing something different.
Right.
They accept like I feel like the fans them accept more of a younger crowd for them type of thing. They like Malidan. You see like how Malidan we say them type of thing there. You understand me? They will accept that. But Alkaline more me feel like if fans them I accept him, expect him for say something new, no brother. You're there on a different level.
But I think the fans them love it. You know, see what PZ data in the comment section. They seem like they love it. They love it. It seems like they love it, Cedric. So me don't know. Because for me, like when it comes to Masicka, like my take on Masicka is different. Like I want to see Masicka propel. Speaking of Masicka, Masicka just drop a new story. I'm kind of click on it, like as me mentioned him name. Yeah, like when it comes to Masicka, like I always want to see him grow and propel. And like this morning, I was literally thinking, Cedric and Nate, I saw this clipping on Instagram where this guy covered, or this page covered Masicka Forever Rain album, and he was talking about the album, and he was talking about Masicka older days, and I was like literally like just so taken aback, and I was like my, like literally, bro, like play a Masicka, dead them a go dead, right? Like literally. But I think I have to draft for that song. Draft for one of Masicka underground song them, bro. And then put it to all a time and place, like when Nate said a while ago. All good. You come like a two different artists, like you just share this with somebody that must say no
Yes,
way
that's
it's the
growth.
same
That's
person.
growth. That
That's
album they
growth,
show growth, brother. Man, tell you.
that's
You
growth.
understand me?
Remember saying when Masicka just a found in a game, Mellz. A whole heap of people did that say, yo, Masicka nah, no melody. Masicka sing more than him sang them, and the critique and so forth. Which to me, to be honest, I find those criticism constructive, if you get what I say. And Masicka did go to work and show them same a vocal range and them thing there. And again, people come out and say, boy, Masicka nah no girl catalog. Boom, Masicka start give 10 out of 10, and from there, so a big girl catalog I get literally. So that shows that the artist is growing. Alkaline, me not see no growth now, if you ask me.
And he did a whole, and that's another thing we not understand to Nate and Cedric. Like the man dedicate a whole catalog, bro. Give him a catalog. We can say catalog, whatever. He dedicated a whole project to the ladies them. And the man them come out to talk, say yo, the EP flop, bro. I've yet to see a woman come out and say them don't like that EP there. Masicka dedicate the EP to the ladies them, bro. The ladies them. Another man them come out come say the EP flop, bro. Like, can you imagine? Can you just imagine? So it just to back you up there, Nate, what you're saying that in terms of like Masicka does his homework, and to what Cedric says, the growth is there. Them drag him with this one flow thing here. And look on the album, bro. Literally a master flow album that everything different and sound different on it. And that's still not good enough for them, Cedric. So that's why the people will always talk and they will always say things, nothing that you'll do, because them talk about the one flow. Must come with the album, literally flows and range, bars, everything different, nothing similar. And you see them still a nitpick and a complaint. So damn if you do, damn if you don't. That's for us do what you have to do, yeah, man. And that's it.
Right. But I guess I just saw the thing setting up, Mellz, artists out here do great things, and the numbers, them on the, numbers wise, everything charting, everything is so good right now for Masicka. Me know say them are wait on the first week sales, and all these things, But as me say, at this point, there's nothing more that Masicka can do to prove to them. All me just can advise Masicka is to just stay focused and just continue to bless our ears with good music. And me not gonna try for Lily down my artist thing. Me want him reach like Billboard, and I want him achieve great things like a Grammy and stuff like that. Yes. So I really we just a focus on there's a never ended process in it to Masicka career. Right now, Alkaline, me not see Alkaline pan now, some a jam and nail could thing that maybe the artist need to start focus on them thing there, because me hear man in a chat say why we can't size up to Alkaline. Well, we just follow out Barclays, right? We perform a wireless, we perform a summer jam, we go reggae land, we are go international Mellz. Me not see Alkaline and make them moves there. Talk it through now. So maybe
or maybe we can even ask the question, because a one thing for one, something for the artist, like, does Alkaline want this? Because I'm just saying, maybe it's not factual. I'm just saying, maybe he just don't care. Maybe he just, I mean, this is a man who just walk off of one interview, right? I guess he's making a statement there, and that's alkaline, bro. Cannot, right? And that's why I keep on say, like, every fan base, them know them artists and them know what they sign up for. And again, maybe the vendors are comfortable with what alkaline is given. Obviously they are, and they're happy, right? And who are us to stuck our nose in their business, a type of thing. Like, maybe that's just not his thing. Maybe just to do the music and do it the way how we please. Because I mean, at the end of the day, alkaline is gonna do what alkaline is gonna do, and we can talk till we tongue swell. He's just gonna do what he wants to do. The same way, we can have high expectations too for Masicka, but at the end of the day, Masicka will do what is best for Masicka. You know what I mean? We can form our opinions, yes, but but maybe alkaline just maybe don't care about those things like Grammy and Bill. Maybe he just doesn't. I'm just saying. Maybe he just doesn't care about those things. I'm just saying, Nate. And again, like I always say, like, in some situations, I like to think of Masicka and alkaline. They're somewhat similar, but they're, like I always say, they're also so different. They're also so different as well. Because again, Masicka is always in the studio, and I'm not saying that's not happening with alkaline, because we don't really see and know what he's always up to. He has a show, you see him pop out. Remember, I'm saying antisocial, so maybe he's just living up to that name. I don't know. Like, I'm just saying. Where were we on this whole conversation about alkaline, bro? Let's move on. Oh shit.
Right.
Let's move on from. We've been at it for a while about alkaline. Let's move on. Like, bro, I have a whole album. Like I said, Nate, we have a couple days: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 2 more days, guys. Make sure that we are buying and streaming Masicka album on all major platforms, guys. And when I say album, I mean Forever Rain, guys. And don't you see 438 and GOK has made its way back to the charts as well, and I cannot say that I'm surprised by that. I need to check in more with the charts, because as of this morning, I noticed that on all genres, not the reggae people, the all genres, Masicka was sitting at number 4 for Forever Rain. So it is a proud moment, definitely something for you guys to be proud of where that is concerned. Let's keep the momentum going where the album is concerned. People, yes. I've seen the comments and I've seen people in the chat, oh, Mellz, don't forget about the album. Believe me, people, I'm not going to forget about the album, but let's be real. I run a 2-hour live every single day. A little bit over 2 hours sometime. I'm not going to just sit here and just be talking about Forever and Forever Rain, right? Everything has to be intentional, have to bring certain conversation, keep the crowd, keep the momentum going, and then just, reminding the fans, to make sure that they're going out and they're streaming the album on all major platforms, guys. And speaking of the album and speaking of how we are doing, I love to check on the digital the digital platform to see what's going on and see how we are actually doing. What are the fans saying, right? Because remember, we have to talk about the impact that we're seeing, how people are gravitating to the music, or people are gravitating to the album. So gonna play some clippings for you guys based on what people out there are saying, what bloggers are out there saying in terms of the album, and how people are really and truly taking onto it, because I want you guys to know that doesn't matter what the opposition say, guys, this album is no joke. And again, multiple times when when this album pops up, people are literally talking about a Grammy nominated project. This is what this album will be. So let's take a look as on tracks. Mafia 31 talks about the album, guys. Let's see what he has to say here. Hold on, I forgot that I unshare my screen. Pardon me, people. I forgot that I literally stopped sharing my screen. Let me go and share my screen again with you guys. Big up to everybody in the chat, guys. Make sure so all right. Make sure y'all doing good. Make sure you want to like up the live, please, and thank you. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel if you are indeed new here. And absolutely, guys, don't forget that you can leave a donation on the live as well. Thank you for your support, guys. Let's hear what this vlogger here has to say.
Masicka, which song are your leading song on the album? One song and a roll? Which one of them song that is your leading song for your album? Cause now I'm gonna lie, my two favorite, my three favorite. I one Sam and a roll and AK fire. But my rate one Sam, you fuck. Instrumental tough, lyrics them tough, song solid. When I say this to you doing a Masicka. You think the Gaza body man them a cuss you yet? You wait till February next year. You wait till February next year. You think them third cuss you yet? Wait till February next year. Come see it coming, you know. Yeah, I get it.
All right, guys. That was said. Thank you on Tracks for mentioning that one. There, people, we're going through to see how people are reacting, of course, to the Forever Rain album as new drops on a day-to-day basis. People are voicing their opinions.
Just second for Masicka album. You know, so we are Masicka fan. Masicka, hear me? Next time you release album, you have to release a 3 compilation. You have to go release a Batman CD, you have to go release a girl CD, and you have to go release a motivational. Because you are so talented, you have so much fans. There are some fans that love the gun lyrics, and you have the woman that you have to sing for. But you have to sing for your fans them who love when you tell them about trophies and them don't know my story and better days coming and king in the earth. And for me, the album when you release, me like Psalms, me like Pintless, and me a vibe with Shaka Zulu, me a vibe with Break Change. You can't bother do all the gun thing and all the yeah. So you know my artist. The next time you go in the studio, buckle down and release a 3 compilation. So you can please the thugs them, please the positive people, and please the female them. But well done, a great body of work still. You know what I mean? For me, 438 better our generations of kids. What you think about that? Yeah, me know man.
All right, so guys, don't forget that when it comes to the music is absolutely subjective. You know, what one person may like, another person may not like. We cannot, we cannot force things on people's throats. And big up to what's his name here? His name is One Voice for this comment. He said he loved the album. He's just putting in some recommendation there and voicing his opinion according to what he's saying here, like 438 and GOK. And I've seen that take place, and people talking about, guys, we have to understand that the album them individual, different 3 different bodies of work. And again, people like what they like, right? We know that when it comes to 438 was indeed a classic, and GOK is on its way to be a classic as well. But I would not compare the albums by saying that, this one is better than that one. How I look at the music and how I look at the bodies of work is, all right, then each 3 albums, they're individual in their own rights. I would not expect that, Forever In would sound and be in the same thing like 438 or be the same like GOK, because what's the point? In my opinion, what would be the point in that? There's not much big point, in that for me. So I would just say when it comes to an album, 2 classic albums, like GOK and 438, people will hold those close to their hearts. But believe me, guys, I bet you, Masicka Force to the album in the coming years, people will hold Forever In so close to their hearts and be like, and compare. But again, guys, we love how, and there's nothing wrong, again, with the fans, holding Masicka to that standard. It's good when your fans holding to the standard. But John, One Voice say, for release 3 different projects is crazy. Just high up, yeah. Man, I said release 3 different projects for the ladies them and for the thugs them and for, for the motivational. But if you would realize the One Voice, which I'm sure that you did, that this album is a compilation of all 3, just in the sense here where it's just one album and everything is on it. And that's why I'm glad that you're able to find your favorites from the album regardless. If you never find no favorites, that would have been a whole different story. But I'm glad that you found your favorites the same way other people are able to find their favorites. Like for me, I have my favorites on the album, and it's a compilation with both the gun song them and of course, with the motivational and the girl song them, a compilation, while some will just like only a specific type of song. So, but we love the feedback and we love the takeaway. And as you know, Masicka is always listening. So,
yeah, man.
For that.
Mellz, I go dig off about respect again and bless up your chat same way.
Yeah, man, I see a word. Big up yourself and not Nate. Thank you for passing through. Thank you for joining in on the live tonight.
Yeah, man. Much respect.
All right. Thank you for that. All right. So yeah, guys. So people are really, taking on to the album. I cannot say that all of these people are one-side fans. They are just forming their opinion on the album, and we're just here for it, listening and just having a vibe.
Bro, no. Masicka released 3 albums that will prove say yo that youth yeah. Then I game for stay. Zine. Yeah man. Masicka, very consistent artist, very on point. And you see what him do? Take boy if you do it. Because he might get whole heap of fight. Every artist in a dancehall get fight. Cartel get film fight them too. That's why I'm reach and stand out. So I just see seasons for Masicka get film fight. And him go reach where him want reach and stand out. Also, Javelani album when did release, Dirt to Bentley. We see enough people overlook that album there. But trust me, I did a great project. And if you don't go back and listen to some of the songs them on the album, then you're not going to realize yo, Javi did.
All right. This is not a Javelani promotion. Sorry, guys. But this is a Masicka promotion. So keep it moving. All right. Let's see what else is happening here.
Because I feel good. But okay, me just show through TikTok. I'm here. Gaza uncle on a live. I'm here. Gaza uncle. I say, yo, you have to lift up off a Masicka. Because improve himself. And him sell out the show by himself. Give some say, and him do well, and him a give Masicka him props. And him said, you see anything what me I say long time,
Guys, is this true? Somebody can fact check this to me, because I don't believe this. What, Gaza uncle? I don't believe this one bit, people. I don't believe this.
Me must say, the artists them support Masicka, the whole industry support man. A long time I tell you that. Industry support talent. Industry support the talent of Masicka. They don't support Masicka because Masicka is a rival towards Gaza. And that's why. Them support Masicka because Masicka is a talented artist. Masicka bad. You're bounty killer say man, Masicka is a massacre. When you hear killer talk, killer have a high talent, And when you hear killer say, Masicka is a massacre, and a joke talk that to the brother. You get me I say? So, I feel good for know say Gaza uncle and the Gaza fellow vloggers them conceded and give Masicka respect now. Because it now will get no worse for Masicka, it will get even better. Them know that. So the best thing of a unite and just cheer him on. In this cartel, yes, but not look and say cartel this killer too. And just so music go. Competition, bring out the best out of artists. You get me I say? So we don't have to take things personal. Don't take things personal. A music man. Cheer on Masicka all away. All of us are Jamaican. All of us are Jamaican. And when dancehall make it to the top, we as Jamaican feel proud. You get me I say? Instead of we are trying to flop another man to put up a next man. We don't want to do that. We want the artists them get mainstream. All of them. Every artist get a chance. And that we want in a dancehall music. We don't want a man get wall back. We want every you kick in the door. Because remember, me is a lion, Zane, how a lion work, a lion kicking doors, So there's no way. We close door. That's why you hear me always say, when you support the artists, them. Because that what we do, we open doors for artists. You get me I say? Yes, a lion straight. And that's the thing then. So I love the unity and me listen to the Gaza vlogger them, the main vlogger them. Me no hear them talk nothing where me someone say what them say, and you have some people still emotional, but based on how them talk, them conceded.
them drop their arms and just say, yo, Masicka, aye, man. And that me a vlog, and that me here a Gaza vlog. I say, Masicka, aye, the man. Me love fear that. Me love fear that. Yeah, man.
Boy, trending styles, me forgot fact check that one, cause why them say seeing is believing. Me have to see that for believe that in all honesty, where that is concerned. But yes, a Gaza uncle, bro. I've got to check that for true because not from my awareness. This video was dropped like 4 hours ago that trending styles did. So I've got to fact check it and see what go on right there about, you know. Seeing is believing, people.
Nobody can tap me artist. One Masicka on the arm. All of me girl them a trophy. All of me dog them check like soldiers. Tap on the app. Nobody can tap me artist.
Oh my God, guys, I saw this one today and I was like, oh, cute is this? This is so cute. Oh my God, guys, it's good when we have fans from all ages, guys, from all ages. It's a good look. Let me see, big up to Savage Beauty for this one. So cute. Probably maybe one of the youngest one side, one of the youngest one side personnel, but big up to Savage Beauty for posting this one. Believe this one really made my day. You know, like a voice and but in a bad line, my artist, and that is it. They say a child shall lead them, and that's exactly how it goes.
Wild crocodile, Jesus Christ. Masicka album a shit on the whole place, father. People and listen to Masicka album. Hey, them man a drop hits after hits in a pan album in a bro G. Connect after connect, you know. Grong. Hey, people, Masicka go on so like him want to be the new king. Me not tell you that, you have to give me props. When the man a drop album, bro G, you have to sit down and listen to the album. Them album a motivate you. Masicka, bro, him a go on good, bro G. Me a tell you the truth, man. Right now, just go and put in the work for the limit to stop knowing right now, bro. You understand? You have to have a new king. You have to have a new replacement. No matter what kill up themselves, you have to have a new replacement. I have nothing to do with what I go on, you know. Just listen to music. You understand? No, me artist. Me not an artist, neither. Me just listen to music. You understand? Genocide.
All right, big up to Nelly Dunn for that one. Just approving the album, a great body of work. Big up to him. And I love to hear from people who say they are not from camps, you know, to talk about the music. Definitely. Because sometimes when we come from these camps, we tend to have this sense of bias sometimes. So it's good that we can hear from the neutral people and also from people who just support dancehall overall based on their feedback when it comes to a project that's just dropped. Kevin One Side in the building. Thank you for the sundae that you sent over. I would eat some ice cream, but I cannot have ice cream right now. Guys, I think I have a cold. Not I don't know. I think I have a cold. Like my nose is like somewhat stuffy and stuff like that. So I cannot have nothing really cold right now. But that ice cream sundae looks really good. Kevin One Side, big up yourself. Thank you for your support with that ice cream sundae that you sent over. PZ Data in the building. Big up yourself in a PZ Data. Thank you for joining in on the live for tonight. So yeah, guys, we're interacting, and we're going through and through in terms of the you know, what's happening here, you know, as far as the album is taking place. But big up yourself again, Kevin One Side. Thank you for that ice cream sundae. It's greatly appreciated.
Still stay strong, I keep my story. Someday I'ma write my name across. The stars are brass, and the scars are real. Some wounds will never heal. Legends live forever. What me do? Lift me name now hurt like a king. Girl, I lift up the.
All right, big up yourself again, Kevin One Side, for those 100 jewels that you sent over that ice cream sundae, it is greatly appreciated. Big up yourself, Kevin, one side. Yeah, people. So as we're in full album mode, we did an excellent job over there at the Barclays. And speaking of the Barclays, guys, oh, let me say Masicka and the female fans. Oh my God, guys, what are they saying? That is it, people. Big up to the ladies, them guys. They love to say that when it comes to the ladies them don't sing bad song and whatnot. They only sing ladies songs. That's not true. Based on when I dissect and look at Masicka's fans, I can tell you that these ladies, they always run out and they support. And believe me when I tell you, when I see a lot of the videos on social media that's been posted, believe me, I tell you, half the time, maybe 3/4 of the time, guys, what I'm seeing, these people are coming out, or these ladies rather, they are coming out and they are literally vibing people, vibing to the Bad Gunman song them. That's what they are literally vibing to. And I can tell you, time and place, definitely the vibe of the day. And sometimes you have the motivational song then. So absolutely. And a successful show, what we are focusing on right now is absolutely we are focusing on the album Forever Rain. So make sure that we are indeed tuning in, people. If you have not bought the album as yet, guys, what are you waiting on? What's the hold up? What's going on? And if you're not being consistent streaming the album, that's another question for you as well. Remember that we're out here and we are indeed supporting Masicka at every turn, people. I love the turnout at the Barclays. And now Barclays is behind us in the sense where the show is over and done and it was a success. We are moving towards making sure that our focus is on the album, people. That's what we're out here doing. So make sure, guys, that we are heading over to Spotify and we're over there streaming the music as we are supposed to. Speaking of Spotify, guys, let me see what's going on over there as far as Masicka is concerned. I have to showcase the numbers and show you guys what's going on over there. And like I mentioned to you guys already, Masicka streams, monthly stream has evolved. As you guys can see here, almost at 2 million monthly streams there for Masicka there over there on Spotify. And again, as you guys can see, Clot still holding down the number 2 spots there on the popular. Whites at number 3, guys, with 15 million, and it's climbing over there. Slip and Slide number 4 on popular trending, guys, as you guys can see there, almost at the 3 million mark. Rich Sex number 5 there, 9 million mark. Bossy almost hitting the 2 million 2 million mark there over there. Mute number 7 on trending. Mute number 7 on trending when it comes to Masicka's catalog there. One of the hits coming out of Masicka's catalog at number 6, Mute, as you guys can see there. Tyrant number 8 on trending, 12 million streams there, and 20matic at 8.5 million there. And then all in all, the number 10 spot we have 16. So again, guys, I know it's been a few days and not sure if this has updated as yet, but I want to see songs from the album propel and make it to the popular charts. Maybe it's a little bit too early to tell, but I'm keeping my eye out for that one, guys. Make sure we are doing our due diligence and we are coming out and supporting Masicka. And again, when we look at the charts, when we look at the different charts to see where Masicka is trending. Hold on, let me just refresh this for a second so I can show you. Because again, we have to talk about the charts and stream, guys, based on how we are indeed doing here. So when we talk about Apple, over there, Apple Music, we can see, where the different songs that we see on trending here for Masicka. And as you guys can see, we have few number 1s here, number 2, number 3s and 4s, guys. And when we talk about the album overall, we can see where, as far as the album is concerned, we have a lot of number 1 here. for the album as well. So album is doing pretty well. We have to make sure that we continue doing what we're doing as far as streaming the album, on all major platform. Let me see on iTunes. How we're looking on iTunes right now. So on iTunes, let's see if Masicka. Hold on, I have to look up Masicka for the iTunes. I might not see anything here for the iTunes. Is this iTunes? I think these are just the individual songs. These are the individual songs from the iTunes here. Just checking to see what's happening over there. Relatively long list. Let's see from a worldwide standpoint. Let's see if we're making anyways. That's what we have to check, guys. Check on our artists to see what's going on. Remember that when it comes to the streams, that's also a part of, how our artists trend and impact out there. So just want to be there to check to see what's going on there. Maybe just narrate down a little bit. Let's see European albums, because we're talking about Europe albums, and I love to see Forever Rain. Love to see Forever Rain pop up on those European charts as well. Let's see if that's happening already here. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see here what's going on. Let's see. I'm not checking, guys, European charts because I want to see the album land on the is it the album or is it individual songs? Hold on, let me just make sure. European albums. Let's see. I wish this was a little bit. They need to update this thing and make it more easier. You see, so you could type in things versus have to scroll all the way through and whatnot. So I don't know, people. I don't see it anywhere yet. I could have passed it because I'm just scrolling by. It's just a whole lot of stuff here. Should I have? You could have just type it in and you see what you're looking for. If it's there, if it's not there, it's not there. Type of thing. What type of things are going right there? So guys, so we're keeping our eyes on the charts here. Kevin one side said them same mute and not hits. Mr. Kevin, I don't know, but the live was active tonight. People, it's good. It's good. I love when we can come together and we don't always have to agree, to disagree. But come on, like for you to say mute is not a hit song, like come on. A lot of these people, they're not even familiar that much with Masicka's catalog. In all honesty, it's true. O'Shane Brown says, Mellz, what's your prediction for first week sale for your guys' album? So O'Shane Brown, that's one conversation I don't have. I don't allow people to back me up in a corner and ask me certain questions, and then when I answer, I shoot myself in the foot. I learned a long time ago that we target behaviors, and with behaviors, the numbers will come. Right? That's for me. Been managing for a long time, and as a part of managing people and statistics and reports and those things, if you want to see a change in numbers, you don't target the numbers, you don't talk about the numbers, you talk about the behaviors that change the numbers. So the behaviors that change the numbers is buying and streaming the album on all major platforms. And if the fans are doing that, then we can solidify where we can see a movement and tractions in the numbers. So that's what I would say there. Masicka gonna give me no information to come out and promise anybody anything as regarding to first week this and first week that. You know what I mean? So I won't take that upon myself to say, and promise anybody anything. I didn't get anything to promise. But as a blogger, I can come out and I can say, guys, go buy your artist album, go stream the album. And then when the numbers are out, the numbers, are out. That's my stance on that. All right, guys. So let's see what else I have here. All right, guys, 2 hours 30 minutes in the live. So guys, that's all I have for you right now. That's all I have for you tonight. We went through a whole lot of stuff tonight, talking about the album, of course, talking about why Masicka cannot be ignored, especially what's going on right now in 2020-26. Don't forget, it's August 19th. 10 days from now, guys, we will be in Canada at the Oasis. Masicka will be in the Oasis at the end of this, towards the end of the month. So stay tuned for that, people. Big up to everybody who took the time to join in on the live tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Everybody typing, commenting, and repping for their artists. Big up to everybody. You know, it's always a pleasure when you guys pass through. O'Shane Brown, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in. Kevin One Side, big up yourself. You know, PZ Data, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live tonight. Destruction in the building, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live tonight. Messiah One Side, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in. It's a pleasure having you here. General Oosh, you're at work, big up yourself. General Oosh mentioned that in the chat. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live tonight. Black Sun says mute bigger than every song Cartel release over the last 6 years. Big up yourself in the Black Sun. Thank you for your comment there. Is that Satchel? Satchel One says One Side. Big up yourself in the Satchel. Thank you for joining in on the live for tonight. I appreciate you. I'm just scrolling through to the chat here. PZ Data, big up yourself, and thank you for passing through. Cedric, big up yourself again. Thank you for being a part of the panel. Thank you for joining in on the live tonight. And also Nate One Side, big up yourself. Thank you for calling in, being on the panel. Tigo Official, big up yourself, and thank you. Fully Out, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live tonight. Thank you for your support. We also had Vendetta in the building as well, and we also had V Vendetta in the building as well. Big up to you guys for passing through on the live tonight. General, I already said General Oosh as well. I'm just scrolling through the chat, people, to see who I have not called out. I am Kingo in the building. Big up yourself, and Kingo. Thank you for passing through on the live for tonight. Who else am I missing? So we had V Vendetta. Yes, I said that already. O'Neal Wilson was O'Neal Wilmot, rather, not Wilson. O'Neal Wilmot was also in the building. Big up yourself, you know, O'Neal Wilmot for passing through on the live for tonight as well. Out There Without Fear was also here. Big up in Out There Without Fear. Thank you for passing through on the live for tonight. DL Citadelian was also here. Big up to DL Citadelian for passing through on the live. Garrett Gale was also here. Chevy Don was also here as well. Big up to Chevy Don for passing through on the live for tonight. Legendary Music was also here. Big up, big up, big up. Sean Hot SK was here. Big up Sean for passing through on the live. Afro Puff was also here as well. Big up to Afro Puff for passing through. Leroy Wilson was also here. Big up in Leroy for passing through on the live tonight. Mark the Boss was also here. Don Chelsea was also here. Wise Guy, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. Dented was also here. Big up, big up, big up, guys. Big up. Saint Nick was also here. Polly was also here. Big up, you know, guys. Let me see, who am I missing here? Cinderella One Side was also here. Big up to Cinderella One Side for passing through on the live for tonight as well. Big up to everybody, guys. It's been it's been a pleasure to have you guys here. Big up on yourself, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow on the next live. Big up on yourself, people. Thank you for joining in.